anything.
If we die, don't bury me here.
You're not going to die.
Promise me.
All right, everyone. Sorry to keep y'all waiting here, but we are ready to go with the next run momentarily. It's the last run of the marathon. I hope you have enjoyed this. I wanted to say thank you to All Caps, by the way, for the raid here. Thank you for that 10-person raid.
You know, CC, we have one incentive that I think the people in the chat might be interested in.
You know, I think they might also be interested.
So, if you didn't know, we have a bid war to choose the next SpeedDoc video. For anyone in the chat that doesn't know who SpeedDocs is, SpeedDocs makes world record history videos. We just released a video on Shadow of the Colossus not too long ago. And we have a bid war to pick what the next SpeedDoc video is. We already know what the next one is, but the one after. And right now, Jack is losing, but it's okay. Jack is not that far behind. Jack is like $300 behind. So, if the Jack peeps want to make a push, y'all can make Jack 2 the next world record video that we do. We're all going to make it at some point. Maybe a year from now.
Yeah, it's on the docket, you know. But if you wanted to be next, you know.
Like next.
Next. You let us know. You let us know by donating to the cause, and make sure you put that in the donation incentive tracker thingy whenever you put it in the money.
Yeah, make sure you select Jack in the poll. We cannot retroactively apply any donations that do not pick Jack. So if you donate and don't pick Jack, we actually can't apply your donation. The Tiltify will not let us do this.
Yeah. So for anyone else out there, we do, like I said, Jack 2 is on there. Donkey Kong Country 3 is on there. Banjo's on there. Final Fantasy 9 is on there. Those are your options. Final Fantasy 9 is pretty far behind. I don't know if that one's going to get met. But, like you said, Banjo and Jack can make up the difference. They're not that far behind.
No, I would say not.
Indeed. All right, what's this last run we got going on here? We got one last ride before we call it here.
We're pulling into the station. It's the end of the line for SpeedDocsAthon 2021. It is all flies.
Oh, flies. All right,
We're
all
gonna
right.
get all those scout flies in Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy.
Okay. I'm excited. I hope we get to see this soon.
It looks like we're almost ready. Yes, almost, but no Siggy. We apologize for being a little bit off schedule. So, any donations that you guys want to get in, this is your last chance.
All right. That's the choo-choo train, which means it's time for us to depart for our final ride. Everyone hold tight. We'll be right back. Take a pause for the cause. Show off our charity. And we'll see you on the other side. Hold tight.
بدي أدخل الجامعة ونفسي أصير لما أكبر دكتورة جلدية.
بحب أكون مهندس معماري عشان أبني وطني من جديد.
అయితే ఎవరైనా భార్య భర్తను విడిపోతే వాళ్ళని కలపాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. అమ్మ కేరళ సోలియర్ వైద్యం.
في صعوبة للبوليس.
أكبر بدي يطلع دكتور أطفال.
دكتور عيون. The boss of the company.
أنا بوصف حالي إني أنا مجتهد، أنا بثق بحالي وأنا متعلم.
All right. So,
Okay, we are here. What's going on, Josh?
hi. How's it going, everybody?
Can't complain.
You come here often, or?
I've been here a couple times. This ain't my first rodeo.
There you go.
All right. Well, why don't you tell the people what we got going for them tonight for the last run of SpeedDocsAThon?
All right, guys. Welcome to some Jak and Daxter. All flies. I don't think I've ever ran this category at a marathon before, but every time I play it, it's just a lot of fun. This category is basically, if you've never played Jak and Daxter before, this category's kind of got a few main collectibles here. There's power cells, which is the biggest main collectible, and there are kind of orbs and scout flies on the side. So in this category, we need to collect all the scout flies. There are 112 of them throughout the world. 7 in each level, 16 levels, multiply 112. I mean,
Quick maths.
Are we on the same level here? All right, good. So with that being said, let's get started, dude. Let's get started.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woo! All right. So should I count down or?
Yeah,
Give us a
whenever you're
countdown.
ready.
All right, awesome. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am OutrageousJosh, and I'm going to attempt this power cell skip. That's right off the bat. Alright, cool. So basically, by getting a weird deload on the camera there, we can deload the power cell. Deload kind of the whole area around it as we grab it, which skips the entire cutscene. And those 7 things that I just collected right there, those are all scout flies. Like I said before, there are 7 in each level, and they're all in Geyser, they're all right next to each other. This is kind of the tutorial level. This is the place where they kind of tell you, like, hey, these are scout flies. They're in red boxes and all that jazz. So yeah, in this level, they all happen to be right next to each other. But in Geyser Rock, the tutorial level, there are 4 power cells. I've already collected, well, about to collect the 4th here. Bada boom, bada bang. We are done, and we are going to exit Geyser Rock just like that. Also, there are also orbs, like I mentioned before. They're not very important. We don't use them for anything. So disregard them completely. So yeah, this cutscene, Samos is just going to tell us that, hey, you're going to go do some adventuring, yada yada. Eventually we're going to save the world. He doesn't tell us all that, but, you know, he does his best. What I do want to take this time to do is to tell you guys to please donate. And when you donate, please, and I mean please from the bottom of my heart, please vote for Jak 2. Please. I really want to see a Jak 2 video from SpeedDocs. The Jak 1 video was so amazing. And I can only imagine that the Jak 2 one will be just as good, if not better. So, please. If there was any, you know, if you've ever loved me, please. Alright, here we go. Now we're headed into Sandover Village. This is the kind of the hub world for the first hub world in Jak and Daxter. We're gonna go ahead and steal some scout flies out of people's houses for a sec. That was the fisherman's hut. We're gonna take the scout fly from his house. This is the mayor's hut. Go ahead and take his scout fly. Then we're gonna hop over here. The farmer over there to the left, he does have a scout fly, but we're not gonna get it yet. We'll get that much later. We're gonna go get these 2 scout flies kind of next to the oracle here. There's one, bada bing. We won't be saying hello to the oracle this time around, but maybe another time. Maybe another time. I'm gonna grab these 2 and head into our first sort of main level of the game, Forbidden Jungle. And if you've ever played this game, I'm sure you know this level is infamous for the fisherman mini game here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some fish.
What do you have
All
in
right.
the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Damn monsters patrolling
This
the
bad boy,
ocean.
he's just basically gonna tell us
Another goblin
we need to
up
catch
his
200
ass.
pounds of fish.
No matter what I
That's
try,
pretty much it.
I can't seem
The
to
green
catch
ones
a
are
single
worth 1
fish in
pound.
this river.
The yellow ones are worth 5 pounds.
Maybe.
And the eels, if you catch one,
Try
game's over.
scooping up river
So don't
fish
catch
with a
eels.
tiny net. I'll give you
Also,
a power set. If you can
there are
catch
these different like
200 pounds
phases
of
in
them
fish.
and now if you would
So
swim
like
here,
basically
use
what
my
constitutes a
speedboat to
phase
get Timothy
is that there's like a
Island.
set of fish coming down,
To try to
and then at the end of a phase there will be a pause.
There are two
There'll be a
types of
pause,
fish to
and then
catch.
a new phase will start.
1 pound fishies
What I like to do in my
5
chat room, we like to
fishies.
guess how many fish I'll have by the end of
20
the
pounds
3rd
of good
phase,
fish.
which is generally
Then
between
I'm
70 and
gonna
100.
take me net back from you.
So, what I'm gonna do
Poisonous
is if
eels
someone
in
gets
this
the
river.
exact number,
Catch even
I will
one
donate
of them boogers,
that amount.
and he'll poison the whole darn
Got it?
catch.
Okay.
Steady
So
boy.
usually somewhere between 70 and 100. Pick guesses for the next like 10-15 seconds or
Here
so.
comes a big one.
So no pressure. Just kind of type it in the chat. I'll kind of cut guesses off after the 2nd phase here. This is the start of the 2nd phase here. $44, so I'm not taking any more guesses after Zed's 5. Wait, guess there's Zed. We'll see what happens. 66. It's looking like it's probably gonna be in the 70s. 77. Mike, you're a lifesaver, dude. 77. And I
Yo,
will-
Mike,
I
let's
will-
go.
I will be giving out $77.
Wow.
And I will be voting Jak 2
Steady boy.
with that 77. So, congratulations, Mike. You're single-handedly saving the world right now.
Steady
Mike
boy.
just got gifted a sub for that one.
Yo, SpeedDocs. Freaking the SpeedDocs gift sub. What an honor.
We did have a quick $5 donation that says, "I love Josh, voting for Jak 2."
Let's go.
Jak 2 is $323 away.
You got 200
So
pounds
77
Not bad.
does put a big dent in that.
We can
Here's
do
the
this.
power cell I got.
We can do this.
And you can
I
use my
believe in all of you.
whenever you like.
Alright, so now that we've got 200 pounds of fish, the fisherman is going to give us his power cell and let us go on our way to Misty Island whenever we choose. But for now, we got more of Forbidden Jungle to explore, so let's move on here. We're gonna take damage on purpose on these crates, because that is the fastest way to get that skyfly. Different explosives can kind of open boxes. Just all kinds of boxes, really. Orb boxes and skyfly boxes, wooden boxes, all of the sort. So yeah, we use explosives there. So you'll see that, hey Josh, why are you collecting power cells? You only need the scout flies. Why are you collecting the power cells for? So if you've ever seen like an any percent run of Jack, we don't really collect any power cells. We collect like 8. Reason for that is we just kind of skip every single power cell requirement in the game. But I am going to be collecting 20 power cells to get the fire canyon requirement, so I don't have to do fire canyon skip because that is slower and more difficult. So we're not gonna do that. Instead, yeah, we're just gonna grab the 20 power cells needed to get through to Hub 2 normally, and yeah, go from there. From there on, we're not gonna be collecting as many power cells. So right here is the top of the temple here. We're not going to actually go into the temple because there are no skyflies. Instead, we're going to go ahead and drop onto that and fall because I made a mistake. So we're going to hop up here. This is what I meant to do. Right? There we go. Now we're going to collect our 7th scoutfly and the final scoutfly in Forbidden Jungle. Bada boom, bada bang. We are on our way out. We'll do a sick boosted to get across here. It's called a boosted uppercut. Basically an uppercut that looks really fancy, gets you a lot of distance. That's all you need to know about it. So, funny enough, with checkpoints in this game, so you'll see that I ended up all the way in Sandover. Sandover only has 1 checkpoint, so if you get close enough out of Forbidden Jungle, you can pause the game and save and load it. What that'll do is, that'll say, hey, you're in Sandover, we're going to bring you to the only checkpoint we know in Sandover. That's why I get spawned all the way over by Samos's hut, and which is really close to the boat that gets you to Misty Island, so a lot of time saved there. Now we're going to be doing some Misty Island gaming. This is like the forbidden place that Samos tells you, hey, this place is, well, I shouldn't say forbidden because Forbidden Jungle is forbidden, even though Samos gives you no restrictions. Anyway, we're just going to go out of our way and collect some flies here. This is the first kind of easy one. We do some trickery, some parkour to get up there. I'm going to do boosted here to get to this power cell, and we're going to do a boosted back. One thing you might have noticed, you might have saw the muse for a couple seconds there. Poor thing doesn't get caught. He's too slow. Or rather, the cutscene where we return him is too slow, so we don't get that power cell. So the muse will be stranded on Misty Island forever, I'm sorry to say. Right here, we're going to do some frickery, if you will, to get to the top of Misty Island here. You're definitely not supposed to be here yet. Sort of, kind of at the end of Misty. And we're going to start backtracking a bit. So this power cell is for killing the cannon guy up here. And then we're going to get a power cell right here for finishing the Misty ambush, which is weird because you never really saw it. But this is the power cell for doing that mission, even though we didn't actually do it. Now we're going to do this little roll jump here over this massive gap. Missing that is pretty detrimental, so I'm glad I did not miss that. We're going to avoid the lurker shark here just barely. He is on our trail and will be for a long time. You'll see him a few more times, trust me. But hopefully he doesn't catch us, because that is not supposed to. We're going to collect the power cell here. We got a few more scout flies to catch in Misty. Right here, we're going to be using our invincibility frames on Jack to go through these barrels without getting hurt. it like get hurt twice on purpose so I can get down to health. And I'm gonna kind of vibe along with the barrels here. And then here into the zoomer and collect our final scout flight, Misty Island. We don't have to kill the balloon lurkers because once again that power cell is just way too slow in this category. I'm gonna snag that. And then collect this power cell here because it's just really easy to grab.
Hey, Josh.
What's up? How's it going?
Can I jump in?
Absolutely.
We got a $250 donation from fucking Funyuns.
Yo. Holy hell. Whoa, dude.
For Jack 2, baby!
Let's go.
That puts Jack 2 at $777.
What?
That means we're so flippin' close. It's within. Oh my god! It's within $73. I mean, Josh is gonna put it over the top. That's insane, dude.
Let's give it a bit of cushion, shall we?
Give it a cushion, so no donkey people come in, man. They're gonna come in and be like, "Lil Weekly."
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Don't tell. It's our secret chat. Yo, Funyuns. Hang on, he earned that. I told you, he's earned that diamond, but we're gonna gift him a sub too.
What a legend, dude. Alright. Thank you so much, Funyuns. Holy hell. Right now we're in Sentinel Beach, the final level of Hub 1 here. Generally regarded as one of the best levels, which I personally don't get, but I respect it. There was a poll kind of we did on Twitter. I like to tell the story just because a lot of speedrunners don't necessarily agree. But Sentinel Beach, basically it was a poll on like, hey, which level is the best in Jak and Daxter? And yeah, this level 1. I think it's just because it's the most iconic. Like, I think when people play this game, they remember Sentinel Beach. But beats me. I don't agree. I'll be sure to let you guys know my favorite levels are when we get there. But yeah. So right now, while I was talking there, we did get all 7 scout flies already in Sentinel Beach. We do have one more power cell to get here, just because it's really quick. It takes like less than 10 seconds to get. We're just gonna vibe and climb the Sentinel here. We are done with Sentinel Beach and we are on our way out. They are tasty. I agree. Alright, so once again, we can just use like save and load. Not really exploits, but Sentinel Beach only has 1 checkpoint, just like Sandover Village. So we can kind of, when we grab our last power cell, we can just use our save file to just load on out of there. And yeah, the only checkpoint is Sentinel Beach is right at the beginning. So that saves, once again, a ton of time. Now we're going to go up to Fire Canyon. Fire Canyon is, my... No, what is the opposite of a safe place? I don't really...
A danger zone!
A danger zone.
Danger zone!
So try to keep her cool.
Exactly that. Yeah, this place and I don't really get along, but you know, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Like burning molten metal over? The fire
So Kira's basically telling us that our zoomer, if we reach 500 degrees, it'll blow up. And that happens as you kind of drive over the lava. And these cooling balloons that, as shown on screen, will lower our heat. So we will need them quite a bit throughout Fire Canyon. But there's kind of a twist in this category. Remember how we didn't go into the temple for Forbidden Jungle? There's a power cell there that unlocks like blue eco vents that make you go faster here in Fire Canyon. But we didn't go into the temple, so those blue eco vents aren't activated, so we have to do the entirety of Fire Canyon with no blue eco vents, which is a slight inconvenience, for I guess a speedrunner, but not the worst thing. Or I guess it's pretty bad casual, but not necessarily the worst thing for a speedrunner. I say that, but you know, I've blown up quite a few times. I will admit, it gets pretty close. But it really helps to like jump over these open lava spots. Those heat you up real quick. That's kind of the big key to victory here. As long as we just stay away from the open lava, we're fine. Got all 7 scat flies. We're schmoovin'.
Can I sneak in a dono? We have a $25 donation from CC. My final dono for the event. Thank you to everyone who helped us get here, and don't forget to vote for Jack 2. Get those donations in. We are so close. They oiled the shit out of that one, dude. They were here. They had like 4 runs in this event. Like they were just out here wilding. $800.
That's impressive. It really is. Thank you so much, CC. And what I just did there, I did end up skipping. So there's like a blue. So the blue sage, he lives in that little hut that I just came out of. There's a cutscene there once you hit that button, but I did a skip for it. And we need to actually watch that cutscene so we can actually get into the zoomer phase. So skipping it is just as effective. That was kind of sketchy. That little rock jump is a little weird. So yeah, as long as while we did skip that cutscene, it does still have like an active bubble. So if we turn our camera into that bubble, then the cutscene will play. So I had to avoid that once already. We will do it again. I will keep an eye out on that. Yeah, Basin is actually the only zoomer level in this game that doesn't go from like point A to point B. It's kind of just like an open level playground for your zoomer, if you will. So this is this is a vibe. This level's a vibe. I like it. Then what we're gonna do here is pause buffer this this last scout fly here. So you'll see, like, in the bottom left corner, there was a like a save icon. So I got a power cell there, but I didn't actually watch the animation. But we did get all the scout flies. We did get the power cell for it. We just skipped the power cell cutscene. Right here is where the blue sage cutscene is active, and I have to turn my camera sort of facing it a bit so that I don't get cutscened. Yeah, it should be fine now. But a lot of new runners will kind of make that mistake and not turn their camera and get cutscened. Right there, I did a little death to get to the bottom of the elevator, so just a few seconds. Very convenient for resetting your health if you took damage in Rock Village. You always respawn with 3. And then we're gonna stand on this guy's head to get up here. Just some playground shenanigans from Jack. I'm gonna grab this scout fly over here and move on over into this room. This room has 4 scout flies in it, funny enough. This is like pretty close to the beginning of the level as well. Like they kind of put all their I don't know what the expression is. I want to say chickens in a bag. I don't know.
Chickens in a bag?
It's not that, but I don't know what it is. They put a bunch of eggs in their basket. Thank you so much, Todd. They put they put all their eggs in one basket when they put 6 scout flies at the beginning of the level, and they left 1 for the very end. Listen, chickens in the bag, eggs in a basket. You know how it goes.
I'm imagining someone clubbing a bunch of chickens in a bag. Beat the lumps! Beat the lumps!
I will never live that down. Now that is the new quote of the year for me.
That was a SDAT moment.
Yes. So another important thing about LPC here is that we want to, well, for one, we want to get to 1 health by the end. you'll kind of see why. So I'm already at 1 health, so I don't need to worry about that. But I do need to worry about staying alive until the very end, because dying and respawning with 3 health sucks.
I have another donation. Can I jump in? We have a $100 donation from Mash. I'm sorry, but this is payback for no Kadelka. I love you all. It's been a super wild and enjoyable ride. Thank you to all the runners and everyone on the team. Those that helped out wouldn't have happened without everyone. Wouldn't have happened without everyone. And then we have a $10 donation from Gaffy Taffy. Don't have a lot of money to give right now, but I'm really glad to have been part about this whole thing. SpeedDocs crew, you're incredible. Close us out strong, Josh. Vote Jack 2, guys. See you all at launch party. Probably a bunch of chats before that.
Appreciate it. Alright, so now we got all the Skyflies in LPC, and we are now gonna move on to Boggy Swamp. But first, we got some trickery to do. First, we're gonna go up to Claw. That might sound weird, since Claw is he's kind of the end boss fight for Hub 2. Even though we still have 1 level in Hub 2 to go. But this is gonna store a checkpoint, basically. It's kind of weird to explain. We're gonna do something really, really weird. And it's not really something that I can explain myself. But just know that getting to Claw here is integral for the situation at hand. So yes. Now we're gonna head over to Boggy now that we've heard Claw roar. So Boggy Swamp is up. Boggy has this very fun 1-frame trick that I doubt that I will get. I don't get it in very many of my runs, but it helps a lot. It saves 10 seconds. A little under 10 seconds now. Which at this point I kind of need to get world record. Recce's kind of getting pretty optimized now, and I need that 10 seconds or so. But yeah, it's right in this room here. First, I'm gonna grab some yellow eco. Hopefully, destroy this. Rats are doing bad. A lot of them spawn. And after I grab this 3rd Scoutfly, I'm gonna attempt this 1 frame here and see how it goes. All right, I didn't even get the 1 frame. So after I get the 1 frame, there is a bit after it, but sadly you won't get to see it. Don't worry, it wasn't that. Trust me. Okay. I'm gonna go along here like nothing happened. Try to collect these last 4 Scoutflies. 4th one's over here, kind of on an island of its own. I don't know why. When I was a kid, I always forgot that Scoutfly in particular. Like, I just didn't know it was there. I don't know why I mentioned that, but it is a thing that happened. We're actually going to get this next Scoutfly from below. So with Blue Eco, you can actually break boxes. You can break boxes, not orb boxes, but every other box. You can like track orbs and whatnot as well. So I used the Blue Eco to grab that fly there. Use the yellow eagle to break that 2nd to last Scoutfly before I got there. Maybe a bit of time. Didn't mean to hit that. That's okay. Alright, make sure we not die. And then time stops. Trust me. This is part of the run. Jack is going to stand around here for about 30 seconds. And while this is going on, I'm actually pressing square. I'm holding square the entire time. I don't know if you can see that. You're going to see something that happens really... This is just really weird. It's going to happen in about 5 seconds. I'm just going to let it happen. So the checkpoint I just got right now is the one past Claw. So I don't have to fight him. I don't have to fight him. I can just skip the whole boss fights and end up past him. I couldn't tell you exactly why that happens. All I know is that from from that point where I deloaded the whole level in Boggy, it tries to take me to the closest checkpoint of Mountain Pass, and that one just so happens to be the checkpoint past Guam, not the one before it. So, yeah, fun things. Well, now that we're done with that, we're in Mountain Pass, which is kind of the connector level between Hub 2 and 3 here. So once you finish this, we will be in the final hub of the game already. So make sure to get your donations in. And you'll see that at the beginning of Mountain Pass, we're racing like these purple lurkers. And they're racing to get past, to get out of Mountain Pass before you do, basically, because there's a frog at the end that's going to blow up the entire place. And right here, I actually can't get too far ahead of them, so I have to slow down right here purposefully to avoid getting blown up. Because the game doesn't actually check whether or not you're ahead or behind them. It just kind of checks distance between you and them, and if it thinks like you're too far away from them, it'll just blow you up automatically. I like to call him a frog. I know he's not a frog, but he looks like a frog. Now we're going into Hub 3 where we have the Red Sage cutscene. We're going to do another skip here. Gonna pause buffer and die before the pause buffer is over. Effectively skipping the cutscene. Now we get to move on with our life. And we're going to go on to Spider Cave. Now, Spider Cave, if you've watched the SpeedDocs video, the Jack 1 SpeedDocs video, you'll know that the very first speedrun of this game, Ben Fichter, I love to make fun of him. He's a great guy, I'm sure. But I love to make fun of the fact that he didn't go to this level at all in his first speedrun because he doesn't like spiders. That was the only reason. And you know what? I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. So first off, we're gonna head straight to Robot Room here. We're gonna collect our first 2 scout flies, and during that death, during that death, I moved the camera ever so close to the next checkpoint. Because what matters in this game is Jack's camera for checkpoints. So as long as Jack's camera hits a checkpoint most of the time, then Jack will get that checkpoint. It's pretty rare that Jack himself triggers checkpoints. The camera is its own entity as well. So yeah, you could argue the camera's probably more important than Jack is. You could make that argument, and I would be inclined to agree most of the time. So you'll see, like, I collected a power cell there, which doesn't seem right, because I'm going to do Lava Tube Skip, which bypasses the 72 power cell requirement. So I wouldn't need any power cells really to finish the game, but I did collect that one on purpose. Reason being is this game has like a weird check in its system where after you do the Red Sage cutscene, do the skip or watch it or whatever. Oh, scary. Whatever the case may be. You have to collect 2 power cells after that in order to activate the gondola for Snowy. It's a very weird, like, it doesn't tell you about it at all. It just is kind of a thing. Couldn't tell you. So we've collected our 5 out of 7 scout flies here, and now we're headed all the way out of Spider Cave. There's 2 scout flies on the way out. Then grab this one. And this one right above the entrance. I'm scared. What happened?
We got another $100 from Funyuns!
Yeah.
Funyuns is popping off!
Yo!
He's popping off!
Funyuns got that promotion. He's making everyone to make sure everyone knows.
He's popping the fuck off, dude! He donated on $100! And like that, now, Jack is within striking distance of DKC3!
Oh,
let these people have their video, you animals. It's not worth the fishing marathon. I've seen it. It's not great. Let them have their video. They've already done so much research.
What's the difference right now?
The difference would be $68.
$68. Huh? All right. We can make that happen, I think.
Man, I love that face that you make. You're always one muscle touch away from chef's kiss.
Gotta stay within chef's kiss distance. You know what I mean?
I do. This run has made like $500.
Let's go.
That's not.
CJ, we could hit 7K. I told CJ we can hit 7K. Don't make me a liar, chat.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm a believer. We might only have 10 to 15 minutes or so. Let's see.
Josh, you better start tanking if we get close, pal.
Okay, all right. No problem. I was on the same page.
Ah!
All right, so
we will also accept runs with fishing controllers. So if you want to do regular Jack with a fishing controller, that's allowed.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and reset the run now. So we have more time for Jack 2 to get in the lead and just to reach 7K.
You're thinking like a capitalist.
All right. So we're in Snowy Mountain. This is one of my favorite levels in the game. Easily one of my favorites. Right now, I'm actually going to be collecting eco, which is kind of an odd thing. You don't really see this in like any runs. We're just collecting green eco pellets. Once we reach 50 in the top left there, you see I have 26. That grants Jack an extra health. That gives us 4 health total. The idea is that for lava tube skip, we need all 4 health to do it. So I'm going to be killing enemies and breaking boxes and whatnot to make that happen. As we collect our last scout fly here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the last 5 and then do what's called gondola skip, but on foot. See if I can pull this off. It's good.
I have another donation.
You may go ahead.
$50 from Just Me, Emily P. Speed Docs fam is the best. Heart, save the children, and another $100 donation from Mash. He donated to fucking DKC3.
Oh, hell.
Gib DKC3. Sorry, Jaxer. Show me your moves.
Oh my lord!
What is happening?
It's a fight.
And Emily donated to Banjo. Don't get a Banjo rally going. Those people fight dirty. They're hair pullers.
Alright, so we are doing lava tube skip now. This is kind of a scary trick for me. If I mess this up, I will lose multiple minutes. So if I fail this, it was for the content, I promise. But I will need complete silence for this one. Nice. Okay. Awesome. We did it. We are alive and well.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna do another thing, kind of like how in Boggy Swamp we kind of deloaded the area, but this is kind of integral to get us to the second checkpoint of Lava Tube. which will get us on the zoomer, and we can effectively, that skips the entire power cell requirement. Very relieved that that happened. that is the biggest moment in this run here. And any run with lava tube skip in it, pretty much. First, we have to backtrack for some scout flies. Got a couple scout flies to go. That one, namely, and this one. This is a little shortcut in lava tube. We are backtracking the shortcut, so it's not necessary. I guess it still is kind of a shortcut. Depends on the way you think about it. We'll shoot this one with yellow eco here. Bang, and now we're going to die to get back to the second checkpoint. Lava tube will continue to move forward. The oranges. Take back to the oranges. No vitamin C here, apparently.
Getting scurvy tonight, boys.
Getting scurvy tonight.
Scurvy's back on the menu, boys!
Also, we got $10 from Grace. Don't tell my wife. CJ donating $75. Give the people, give the Jack people their video.
Agreed. Make sure to donate, guys. This is need that Jack 2 video.
I'm telling you right now, Mash, if you get off, if you put down your gun, I swear to God, I'll make the fucking Donkey Kong video this year if it kills me. Put down your gun! Mash woke up this morning and chose violence.
Really?
Guys, we've got like 5 minutes. He's really good at this. He's
Josh adds 77. We need 20 more dollars.
I don't know if you guys
to get to
understand
7K.
This isn't no fucking Joe. This isn't no Joe Blow. He's the fucking Jack God. Ricky made a video about him. You understand how big you have to be for Ricky to make a video? He's fucking got his hands together in the thumbnail. $97 and I have to do a fishing marathon.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna learn Sonic Adventure DX Big the Cat story.
Yeah, that looks like a fun category.
Froggy! Oh my god. Give me my fucking fish.
So you see I kind of backtrack a bit into lava tube here. This is gonna give us a very funky checkpoint in Citadel. Again, this is actually the final deload of the entire game here. It's very weird concept. It really is. This is kind of giving you the closest Citadel checkpoint after I die here, and that just so happens to be this weird one in the jump pad room.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, what happened?
Oh my god!
Let us know.
Mash is a monster. Unrelenting monster.
Donated $200!
Oh my god.
I hope you love me enough to give me what I want. Mash woke up today and chose violence. And we're over 7,000. We're 71.
Whoa, let's freaking go, dude.
Oh my god, dude. And Iris, thank you for the $10. Wow, save kids. Thank you, Iris.
Holy hell.
Oh my god.
DKC's going in. I gotta give him respect where respect is due.
You get your fish. You get your fishing marathon, Mash. Mash is gonna get a 3-day event. It's gonna be all fish all the time, fish related. If we get to 7250, I'll buy a fish costume for CC to wear.
There you go.
That sounds fantastic.
I don't
Just want to point out, I believed in chat. I believed in you every step of the way. Thank you for making this happen.
I'm like pouting in bed, like it's not gonna happen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, I just want to say that we have collected all the Skyflies in Citadel and all the Skyflies in the game now. So all we have to do is just fight final boss. We got about 2.5 minutes. Just saying.
Yeah, if y'all want to get your donos in to try and stop Matt, he's $300 ahead.
Oh boy. That's a tall order.
Well, that's what we had to start with. Mash left us right back where we were. He said no, man. Oh my god. I think we're all gonna have to learn a fish run.
Find a game that has fishing in it.
I mean, hey, you know, this one's got fish in it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just
Grace
saying.
is posting in all the rooms, just gift fish. Yeah, I'll take it. It's a loose theme, everybody. It has to be fish adjacent.
Fish adjacent. How adjacent are we talking?
Does your game have fish or fish creature-ish things? Maybe? Okay. No? Okay, we'll still ask you to do a run. Oh my god.
Alright, this is the final phase of the final boss here. Gotta spam these yellow Riga shots. We got enough health to kind of tank a shot here. We have more than enough. We still got 3 HP left. We're gonna take him down. This is kind of the final cutscene here. Time should be up in about 45 seconds from now.
You know what my favorite part of this run is? Of any Jack run?
Yes.
Do something!
There's nothing left to be done, Maya.
Or
There's nothing left.
might stop that robot.
This is actually gonna be a 42. I did not I did not see that coming.
What's a good time for this?
Well, world record is a 42:09.
The world, but do it
Yo!
So I
Like 30 seconds off.
yeah, this isn't bad. I think I played this run pretty well. I gotta say. And times of the light eco here, so time.
Wow.
That's it. That is time. Ladies and gentlemen, at 42 in all flies. I really did not see that coming, but I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, that was the part I didn't see coming. Not the $1,000 we got in 45 minutes.
Right. Not the donation train going on.
I'm sitting here like, damn, Mike was the fucking man we needed. Mike got 77. He kicked off the arms race.
What a legend.
Oh wow, dude. That was fantastic. I'm gonna make sure I get my 77 in here. That I promised. It's futile, but it's fine.
Mash, you can do Kadelka whenever you want. You can do Kadelka right now. Put down your gun.
You have an incredible talent.
I just want to say before I go, shout out to the Jack community. The community at a top level is like insanely competitive right now, and I'm having so much fun. And you know, you guys are what made it possible, dude. All of you. Thank you so much for SpeedDocs for having me. Pretty much every time you guys do these events, dude, this is always so much fun. I always get to talk to CJ and CC and the whole gang, dude. It's great to be here, it really is. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. You can find Josh at twitch.tv/OutrageousJosh. And, you know, I love his emotes, so I'm due for a resub. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you to everyone in chat. We're going to take one last trip to the intermission. Mashed with another $100. It says, okay, good job, everyone. Outrageous Josh with $77 said as promised. Thank you. We're going to take one last stop to intermission. When we come back, we're going to hear a few words from CC and I and play the credits.